Hi friends, welcome back. I've been gone for quite a while. Sorry about that, but I've been dealing with some health stuff. Anyone with a chronic illness, I'm sure you know how that goes. I've been readjusting some treatment plans. Some medications weren't working for me, side effects became too much, and so I've been on a journey of figuring out what to do instead. And unfortunately, when you have a chronic illness that is under-researched, a lot of that is you Googling and trying new things. So I've tried quite a few new things in the past month, and I'm continuing to try more new things, and I'm hoping at the end of this I will have some really great tips to share with you guys on what works for me and hopefully will work for others for dealing with POTS. For now, I have my 3 standby tips that I've been using for pretty much my entire time dealing with this diagnosis that have really helped me when I'm dealing with a flare-up. Hopefully they'll help you as well. The first thing with POTS that's really, really important is hydration. And drinking a lot of water is really important, but you're dealing with salt levels too, so hydration drinks are really, really helpful. When I was a kid and I went to the cardiologist, they did tell me to drink Gatorade, but Gatorade doesn't cut it. And they didn't really know what was going on. But I will say a better alternative to Gatorade is Banana Bag oral solution. This is not sponsored, although if Banana Bag wants to sponsor me, I'm here. Banana Bag is my all-time favorite hydration drink. This drink is not sugary. It doesn't taste great, I will say that. It is not gonna taste wonderful, but it is very effective, has a lot of vitamins, and is really great for any form of dysautonomia, and it really does help me feel better. So it provides some nice temporary relief when you're in the middle of a flare-up, when you're dealing with symptoms. You can have one every single day. They are a little bit pricey. I think it comes out to maybe around $2 a packet. I could be misremembering, but totally worth it if it's in your budget. This is a great one. This is my top choice. Another great hydration drink that I have when I'm not having my Banana Bag is coconut water. This one's great. It tastes better for sure, and from nature, so it's a good natural alternative. And that one is a really good one to drink every day as well. Another one that I like is Liquid IV. This one is really nice if you're on the go, and it tastes a lot better than the Banana Bag does. But I don't feel like it's quite as effective. I don't feel like I get as much of a relief from symptoms as I do with Banana Bag. And I also feel like if I drink it, I get a little bit bloated. I don't know if anyone else gets that. I feel like I swell up all over. But if it makes you feel better, sometimes it's worth it. So that's a good one as well. I think it's a great alternative. It's a little more in line with like Gatorade. So if you like Gatorade, this might be another alternative. It's a little lower sugar and good flavors. The strawberry tastes really good. This one I believe I got in my Misfits Market box, and I just recently tried it for the first time, and I actually really like it as well, and it's Cure. This one's Ruby Riot Grapefruit flavored, and it tastes really good, so I did like that one. I've only tried this one a couple of times, so as far as the effectiveness on relieving symptoms, I can't speak to that as much. But I imagine it's probably similar to Liquid IV as far as the effectiveness, and it tastes pretty good. The last one, and this one's a little bit different. This one's actually specifically a hydration drink made to drink before movement. And it has CBD in it as well as CBG, which I don't know much about. It's called Off-Field. CBG, CBD, hydration, all kinds of stuff in it, and it's it's lime flavored, and CBG, if I'm remembering correctly, it has to do with your runner's high. It kind of triggers that runner's high feeling. So I have noticed if I drink this before I do like a vinyasa practice, I am super in the zone. So I do love Off Field. I think it's a great hydration drink as well. And it tastes really, really good, really refreshing, really light. So all of those are really great. I suggest if you have POTS or dysautonomia, you're dealing with that, drinking one of these every single day is great if you can. I like to drink my hydration drink right after I get back from my walk. So I walk my dog every morning for about an hour. And when I get back, I make my hydration drink or pour my coconut water, and I sit down on the couch and I check my email and do that kind of stuff. And it gives me a chance to sit down and kind of take that pause after all of that movement to give my body a break. And then I'm hydrating at the same time. So I drink the whole thing while I'm checking my email, making appointments, whatever I need to do. So that's a great way to balance the energy there, to balance out exertion and then rest, which is all about yoga, all about what we do here. I'll go ahead and link below some links to purchase some of the hydration drinks I talked about as well. The second thing that I have found really helpful for dealing with POTS is actually using a stool in the kitchen. So it's a very simple thing. It's very simple to just use a bar stool in the kitchen. You know, most of us have one around the house. If not, you can find one at Goodwill, a local thrift store, for $10, I'm sure, maybe cheaper. And just having a stool there, that bar stool height, off to the side that you can pull in is really helpful, because I love cooking. I don't know about you guys, but that's something I really enjoy. And as my symptoms got more and more severe, it was very frustrating to me because it gets a lot worse in the evening for me. And so I would find that I would want to cook and I just wouldn't be able to stand there and chop vegetables. Like, I would just get dizzy and it was very triggering to my symptoms. And so using a stool, I'm able to help prevent that. I'm able to kind of intentionally ease the process of cooking to where I'm not exerting myself that late in the day and I'm not on my feet the whole time. And so that's a very simple thing that I added to my life that really changed how I'm able to function in the kitchen, and it made a big difference. So definitely small things that reduce your energy exertion during activities you love are huge. I know some people use shower stools. I prefer baths most of the time. So I've considered getting a shower stool, but if I'm too dizzy to shower, I'm just getting in the bath. But that's not an option for everyone. I know not everyone even has a bathtub. And so shower stools are huge for people with POTS. Anything that you can take a standing activity and move it to a seated activity is huge. And I know that there's some stigma. Like, I know sometimes people are like, I'm not gonna get a shower still, I'm not old. And it's like, why not? Like, if it helps you, if it reduces your suffering, if it makes it so that you're reducing the energy expenditure during this activity and then you have more energy for the things that you love, I think that's great. I think it's a great solution. So don't be afraid to play around with things, even if it's, you know, maybe not your traditional option for someone your age. The last big thing, the third thing that really helps my symptoms and relieve them is waterfall, the yoga pose. And so this is the yoga pose where we come up to the wall, or you can do it just away from the wall, but you're laying on your back and your feet are straight up in the air. But this pose is really, really calming. It's very good for your nervous system. It's very relaxing. And most importantly, the blood is coming out from the legs and the feet and into your torso and your head. And so if you deal with a lot of blood pooling in your legs, which people with POTS deal with, blood pooling in the lower part of your body, this helps counteract that. And so if I'm teaching a yoga class in the evening, which is kind of risky for me because my symptoms flare like crazy in the evening, I intentionally spend time in waterfall, like a good, sometimes 10 minutes in waterfall before I teach that class, so that I'm being proactive to combat that blood pooling. And that's a big thing, being proactive about it so that you're ahead of your symptoms and you're ahead of the things that limit you. And that way you're kind of gaming your body. As sad as it is that you have to do that, you kind of game your body into working for you. And so those are just 3 basic things that I love to do to help reduce symptoms, to manage, and to make my life a little bit easier. And I hope that maybe they help you as well. And if you have things that you love doing to help with your POTS or any other chronic illness that maybe has limited your abilities or limited your lifestyle, and you've found really cool workarounds or really cool things that you do to make it a little bit easier, I would love to hear about those things. So please leave me a comment below, because I definitely want to hear, and I know that other people do too. All of these things that I've listed today, I have found from either someone online saying, oh, I do this, or through research. And so sharing is caring. Share what you do. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear about next.